G'day, hello, and welcome to my garden. Today I have a pick a card reading for you, nice and simple, nice and quick, with the message of one daily habit that Spirit wants you to adopt. So, we've got 4 different piles here. Choose the pile that you feel is attracting your eye or drawing your attention. There might be more than one pile, and that is cool too. This is a timeless reading, so any time that you click on this video is relevant for you. And also, just so you know, I like to read my cards in an oracle style. So I like to read the symbols and the images that I'm seeing rather than the tarot, like the traditional tarot meanings. That's just my style. Anywho's, let's take a deep breath into the heart. Connect with the trees. Connect with the cards and choose your pile. G'day there, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. Today we're looking at what Spirit wants you to adopt as a habit to improve your daily life. So we've got a leading card here, and it is a tarot card, but I'm not reading it tarot style. I'm just going to read the images and the symbols. That's how I like to do it. Oh yeah, King of Cups, baby. That's first. Then you have the snake from the Lenormand fairy deck. We have balance. I find a balance between each sphere of my life. I'm the master of my daily life. I make time to nourish the spiritual and the physical. I bring love to my world by fulfilling the needs of my body and soul, and then drink tea. Okay, this pile is all about physical nourishment and not what you're eating, although that seems to be like it may be a little hint in here for some. This is more about physicality, and I'm seeing something quite specific for this gang, and it is that engaging in some kind of physical practice will merge the hemispheres. Does the body even have hemispheres? The brain hemispheres? It's like the right and left. I'm seeing not necessarily yoga, doesn't have to be that, but some kind of movement that integrates your right and left side of your body. I have a sense that for some people, your body may have been something that you've neglected, and that vibrance or the spark that you get from energizing or enhancing your energy with not cardio, but just like it's like the different parts of your body want to be like whisked together. I know I can't speak because this is something about brain fog. There's like a bit of stagnation or confusion. Do some of you experience a type of clouding of your thoughts? And it feels like the clarity is sitting behind your brain sometimes, or maybe that it seems a bit random, the way that like sometimes you're feeling really clear and other times you're not. This is asking you to adopt, like literally 10 minutes is what I'm hearing, some kind of practice that engages the tension of the body, the resistance, the muscles. So whatever that is for you, whatever makes you feel good, whatever feels good, whatever takes you mountain high. Sugar free. Maybe sugar is not good for you either, people. That's just what Frank Ocean told me. But yeah, something about balance and using resistance. So doing like push-ups, chin-ups, twisting, folding like pretzel stuff, like in the yoga. What do they call them? Not twists. There's a special name for like when you do like pretzel-y stuff where you like twist your body around and you fold. I'm just seeing like it's like you're wringing out a towel. It's like you really want to merge the right and left side. Things like plank, holding plank, like mountain climbers. Maybe not running, but if for some people running is your thing, running. This is just about like engaging in a physical practice. I think like, especially if you are spiritual, a lot of like meditative stuff happens in stillness. And I think we forget that exercise is a really vital part, like such an easy way to clear energy, you know? And so 10 minutes is all it takes to just reinvigorate, engage with your body, check in, say hello. And there's something very important about the integration of right and left, feminine, masculine, creative and structural sides of your brain that movement is going to help. So that's literally all I have for you, part number 1. I like that. Nice and succinct message. Thanks for stopping by. If you're curious for more exclusive content, you can join my free Patreon club where I make readings just specifically for the collective that is watching. And I also do meditations and all sorts of other stuff. You can also get a private reading if you so wish. Check out my website in the description below. Otherwise, thanks so much. See yous all later. Adios. That's sugar free, my TV ain't HD, that's too real. Scout on par number 2, welcome to your reading. Today we're looking at one daily habit that Spirit wants you to adopt to improve your life. Now, first card is a tarot card. I'm reading it just through the symbols, not through the traditional tarot meaning, and we have the Fool. Bang. We also have clear your energy field, we have freedom, and we have the Rider card. All right. Okay, very interesting habit that is being described to me here by the cards, but I'm going to give it to you. Spirit is encouraging you to take a daily walk. Again, these seem to be 10 minutes only is all that's required here. And Spirit wants you to put your phone away, maybe even leave it at home. And as you're walking, engage in a very specific intention, and that is to, with every step, leave the past shell of yourself behind. So it's like with every step, you want to imagine moving into your future self and casting off the old, especially in the space of just above your shoulders, like your head, where all your thoughts are, allowing the wind or the air or the nature that you're surrounding yourself by to brush or like imagine those thoughts being like washed away as you walk. I'm sensing a little bit for this group, this may resonate with you, a sense that there's some fear about moving into your future, whatever that means for you. And so the idea of simply walking is metaphorical in some sense, and also helps stimulate the idea that that's not a scary thing to do. Some kind of risk taking, like I'm feeling like it's actually going to help you take some kind of leap in your actual life just from the thought process of feeling that things are moving forward. It's kind of like you want to feel like you have the hands of light or source or whatever your version of spirit is, like holding you between your shoulders as you walk, and this feeling of confidence rising within you. I'm feeling like this should be quite a brisk movement, like you want to have really like your shoulders back and engaging your abdominals a little bit, and like almost like a catwalk model, like feeling really fierce and like just a little bit faster than your regular pace. So you feel like almost you have to concentrate on the walking action. And just all you want to focus on is that movement forwards and that feeling of momentum building behind you as you walk and you carve your future out. This is quite like a metaphorical practice, and I'm hearing 30 days is all you need to do of this. So interesting little way. I love stuff like this that just like, it's a way to completely shift the phase you're in your life, you know, if you're feeling stagnant, if you're feeling stuck, or even if you're not, this random practice is going to mark a moment in your life that you will always remember, like that time that I did that thing where I was walking for 10 minutes every day. So random, but I feel like this little sacred moment that you give yourself is going to be really, really important in terms of clearing your field, especially your mental energy. So that's what I have for you, Pyle number 2. Short and sweet. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you like what you saw, you can join my free club on Patreon, where I put up exclusive content and readings just for the people who are there. I also do private readings if that interests you. Check out my website in the links below. And thank you so much for stopping by. Subscribe, like, comment. See you later. Love yous. Bye. Ahoy, Pyle number 3, and welcome to your reading today. We are looking at one habit that you can adopt to improve your daily life, and first card is Death. Now, I'm not necessarily reading these tarot-y, okay? I'm reading them, just the symbols, the images, the colours, whatever wants to come through. Bear that in mind. Okay, next we have Soak in a Bath. We have Faithfulness. I commit to my mind, heart and will. I'm devoted to the needs of my soul. I trust in myself, in God and the universe. And finally we have Heart. Prior to this pile, you guys have been given a more complicated task than the first 2 piles, but I think you're up for it. So what you're being encouraged to do is figure out one single thing that you want this month and ask your heart. So this might require you to enter a state of meditation or trance, to go into nature, or just the second you wake up, when you're sort of in that like hazy state of where there's a little more clarity and emptiness of the mind. And you want to ask your heart, like travel your attention down into your heart and ask, what is the thing I really want right now? And it might surprise you what that thing is. But once you can establish, like that could be, I really want to buy a camera so that I can start taking photos and begin a journey of photography, la la la. That could be something very different or abstract. It could be, I want to stop feeling like my thoughts are taking over my life. I want to improve the relationship I have with my thoughts or with my body. I want to feel better in the workplace. Or it could be something very specific, manifestation-y. It could be, I want to make $1,000 extra this month. Who knows? Your heart knows. But once you've done that, Spirit wants you to take 10 minutes each morning to start your day in that energy. So there's this X marks the spot feeling. And it's like, I'm seeing you choosing a place. Could be a place in nature, a place in your house, somewhere that you come back to, the same place every single day. And you sit there and you set this intention and you feel this desire in your heart, this one thing that you want. And then you allow your heart space to shine out like a grid that surrounds your body until it becomes this familiar frequency to you, like a sensation that you know off the top of your head. Like it, this is also going to strengthen your intuition, I'm feeling, like your sense, what do they call it? Clairsentience? Like a very, very subtle awareness of the energy field of this one thing that you want. You're going to brew it from the inside of your body for 10 minutes and muster the strength to just swim in that frequency for 10 minutes. No other thoughts are allowed, or you just gently watch them peel off as you stay and you hold to this frequency. Who would I need to be? What would I feel if I had this one thing that I want? And just allow the unfolding of that desire to blossom out in the space around you, so that you start to have a reference to that frequency every time you re-enter that space, every time you see that chair or that rock, or every time you get into the bath. you have this X marks the spot thing. And there's also a little sense of literally or physically focusing on your heart space and drawing a line down, like activating your spinal fluid, drawing a line down into the earth and like drilling it in like you're digging up treasure or planting a seed or burying a nugget of gold. It's like you want to conjure a ball of this energy, of this want at the very end of the practice. So you sit there for 10 minutes just feeling the vibe of this desire, and then you capture it in a ball in your heart, send it down into the earth and plant that seed for the last minute, and just envision it growing or brewing or sending its roots out into the directions that it needs to go. You'll know how to do this. Spirit will guide you, but it's a single, simple meditation, 30 days, one thing only. And also, I forgot to say, it feels like this is, even if it is just one thing that you want and you're kind of like, oh, what a big amount of work to do for just one thing, you know, when there's lots of things I want in my life. I'm feeling like you can also set the intention for this one thing to be something that you know is going to set off like a domino effect of information. It's like, I want to feel more confident. And then brewing that confidence is going to have the knock-on effect in all aspects of your life, you know? So that's what I have for you. Part number 3. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you liked what you saw, come and join my free club. I do readings for the collective, only the people that are in the club, and I have meditations and all sorts of other things there. And if you want a private reading, hit me up. I have a link in the description. Otherwise, thank you so much for stopping by. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all of that. And I'll see you in the next reading. Adios. Hello, pile number 4. Welcome to your reading. Today we're looking at a daily ritual that Spirit wants you to adopt to improve, enhance your daily life. So, starting off, the first card we have here, pile 4, is the 4 of Cups. Now, I may not read this in the traditional tarot sense, probably just the symbols and the colours, that's my style, just so you know. Then we have look to the stars. We have gratitude. I am aware of the light in my life. I direct my thoughts to the beauty in and around me. I give thanks to God for every little thing that brings me joy. Thus, I enlighten my thoughts. Riches surround me and I appreciate all that life brings me. And finally, we have anchor. Okay, pile 4, I've got it. You guys, this is all about worthiness and luxury. So, it's a little bit different in its style to the other piles because this is a habit that you are going to choose on your own through your own sense of creativity. I've got the brief for it, but not the specificity. Basically, what you're going to do is every day you're being encouraged to engage with a sense of luxury and worthiness. So this is like high value person feeling, and you're going to bathe and indulge in that, and for every person that's going to be different. Now, you're not being asked, and this does not require you to purchase anything new, is what I'm feeling. This is about rearranging the factors of your life that are already in place in such a way that makes you just feel subtly, ever so slightly more blissful, or with the availability, the space or the breath to sense that you are in some kind of luxe, shiny, brand new, sparkling diamond energy. This anvil makes me think of black diamonds, which is something that I've been working with today. And it feels like a sense of shining from the inside and choosing something. it's almost like there's a clue hiding around you in your environment, something that you know. When I do that thing, it makes me feel just a little bit more confident, like I have a little bit of space to breathe, like, not like a cut above the rest, but if you like that phrase, it could be like that. It's kind of like a feeling of your own comfort or confidence, like your own company. And so for some, this could be having a glass of wine. I know that's not very spiritual, but wine, spirits, they deepen a connection to source if you use them very, very carefully. So if you're very intentional and it's a small half glass of wine, whatever, you do you. Could be, it could be getting your nails done or painting your nails. It could be purchasing a cheese, like a real expensive, like a stupidly expensive cheese, if that's something you do or you have the means for. I know I said this wasn't about buying anything. It could be reading a book. It could be making sure you put 2 extra minutes into doing your hair or your eyebrows, something like that. That's just going to connect you to this diamond frequency. And then the sense is that you want to like take an energetic snapshot that's like an imprint that you send out to the world. Like you want to imagine yourself sitting there as you're doing this thing. It's like putting this little cherry on top of your cake or the cake that is you. And then imagining like a screenshot, like the earth taking a screenshot of you from all angles, looking at you in this new vibration. It's like you're in this abundant sensation and you want to set the intention or like call out to the universe that this is who I am now and this is what I expect. It's that like, thank you so much and more, thank you and more. That's the vibe for this group here. And it feels like that's something that's going to increase all sorts of things in your life, like your sense of self, the power of your voice, and your ability to receive and hold at just a slightly higher frequency for yourself. It's like silky satin bed sheets, or it's just like taking a breath. It's just like splitting the curtains in your day and just finding that one moment where you can just add a little bit more finesse into your life. I think that makes sense. This does have a very like beauty ritual feeling to it. And it could be anything, if you're a man, it could be like putting the slightly like, what do they call it? Like the 98 fuel in your car instead of the 91. If you're like a car guy. I don't know, there's so many different ideas coming through here, but I think you'll know what yours is. I'd love to hear, actually, if you guys have comments. I read all the comments, Like, if you want to tell us what's your random as luxury ritual, I'd love to hear it. Anyway, I think that's all for you guys. It's a bit more of a loose one here. I'm not feeling like you need to do this like every other pile was like 10 minutes and like a specific time of day and stuff. This one's more just like hold it in your vision. 30 days is about the vibe. Just even becoming aware of this like little extra pizzazz or bling that you can add to your life. That'll do it. Anyway, thank you so much for stopping by, pile number 4. Hope this was helpful. Please join my club. It's free. I do readings for the collective of people that are just in the club. I make meditations. You can come and hang out and we have fun. Otherwise, you can order a private reading if you like, if you feel so inclined. They're on my website. Anyways, that's all. Have a great day, week, life. Love you guys. See you. Bye.